You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. Hey guys, this is Colton James Reviews, and this is my review of It. First things first, if you're refusing to see this movie because you're so afraid of clowns, you're doing yourself a disservice, because It is a really great movie. Well, It has been advertised as like this creepy clown slasher fest that couldn't be further from the truth. Freaky? Sure. Creepy? Definitely. But is it cover your eyes scary? No. But that's okay, because It is still a really fantastic movie. It honestly feels more like a coming-of-age story. Think Stand By Me, mixed with horror elements. Think more recently like Stranger Things. Again, I just want to stress that this movie feels more like a drama than a cheap jump scare fest. But who doesn't love a good jump scare? See what I mean? It's good fun. So yeah, I really like this movie. It's so creepy, but the creepiness draws you in a way that you want to find out what the hell is going on. So the story revolves around Derry, a small town in Maine, where a bunch of these kids are going missing, and it's up to these other group of kids. They call themselves the Losers Club, and they're just trying to figure out what's going on in this town. As you, the audience, knows, there's a creepy freaking clown eating children out of the sewer. So each of the kids in the Losers Club are preyed upon by Pennywise the Clown, as he appears as their greatest fears. This is where the movie really shines the most, as each kid has a different fear that like furthers their storyline. For example, one of the girls, the only girl in the Losers Club, she has a very disgusting, abusive father. So Pennywise uses that fear, and I won't want to spoil like how he uses it against her, but it's really messed up. There's a really lot of like really heavy issues this movie deals with. Probably that you weren't expecting it to delve into as much, but yeah, there's a lot of heavy stuff in it. It's really emotional. So eventually the kids decide to all band together, and they're gonna face their greatest fears and take on Pennywise the Clown. The movie presents itself as like this cannibal clown film, but really it's about standing up to your bullies, facing your fears, and having each other's backs. It's really cool how everything comes together towards the end of the film. One thing I was really surprised about this movie is that it's really funny. That may sound like a shock to you that it is really funny, but the kids have such great chemistry that the laughs just keep coming. Every joke lands. The kids are really likable, and they're probably some of the best child actors working around today. And although the kids take up 99% of the screen time, there is that other 1%. I think you know who I'm talking about. It's Pennywise the Clown. Did I get you again? So Bill Skarsgård plays the clown, and he's nothing short of phenomenal in this role. I think he's definitely going to go down as an iconic character after this movie. He's so good. It's so weird to say that I was like rooting for Pennywise to show up more, even though he's trying to eat these children, but he's just magnetic in the role. He's super scary and super intense, but he's also playful at the same time. The way he talks, the way he moves, it's just really unsettling. And yet, I still wanted him to be in the movie more than he was. He just stole every scene he's in. Kind of like a Godzilla movie where I'm just waiting for the giant monster to tear through a city. In this movie, I just want the creepy clown to show up and creep the place up for my own enjoyment. Although I had a great time with this movie, I did have a few flaws with it. The biggest one to me is one of the characters named Mike. He kind of has his own storyline going. Although he's really well acted and he's really well done, he just shows up at the beginning of the film, interacts with the Losers Gang a little bit, and he just disappears for the middle act of the film, and he shows up back at the end. He's really great, like I said, but he just needed more character development, and he doesn't have his greatest chemistry with the group because he's really not with them for most of the film. I really hope he's featured next time around more. My other huge problem with the film is that Pennywise is never explained. I get that probably doesn't bother book readers, and I know they're saving a lot of the reveals for It too, but we never understand how it came to be. We understand what he's trying to do and how often he visits, but we never get to figure out how the hell he's changing form, changing shape, how he's everywhere at once, why the adults don't see him. He's just kind of there, and we just kind of got to deal with him, but we never understand how he came to be. And again, I understand that this is a chapter 1 of a 2-chapter story, but at the same time, tune in next time isn't really going to do it for me right now. Anyways, that's just a couple gripes I had with an otherwise fantastic movie. This movie's gonna be huge, so don't miss out just because you're afraid of clowns. It's scary, it's funny, it's dramatic. Just go see it. It's really great and you won't regret it. Thanks so much for checking out my review. If you like this, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it on Facebook. Thank you so much.